What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we got the YoYoFactory Nine Dragons. Very excited about this. Very unique and innovative yo-yo that YoYoFactory's put out in the last, I think it came out like in the last 3 months or so, probably.
I don't know.
But whatever. It came out this year. Comes with a string, you know, obviously. Just a nice little foam cushions. On the box, it's got the 9 dragons.
Oh, nice.
Put into there. It's kind
like
of cool.
Carved in there.
Yeah, nice little touch.
Cardboard carving.
Now this yo-yo, it's got like 3 bearings in it. It's got like full body hub stacks. So these spin on a bearing by themselves. Like right there, the yo-yo is not actually spinning. Well, it is a little bit. And then, here, I'm going to take it apart. To take it apart, you actually have to hold the sides. Now this is a very big yo-yo. Right off the, here's actually, yeah, before I take it apart, let's compare this next to, here's a Freehand Zero, a Duncan Freehand Zero, so much smaller. This is like 82 grams, so it's a pretty heavy yo-yo. I haven't thrown it yet, but in my hand feels much heavier than the Duncan, much bigger. But yeah, here, let's take it apart. Let's take a look at this. Now, I know YoYoFactory recommends you do not take it apart. I think it actually voids their warranty. They said if you mess it up from taking it apart, like if you strip an axle or something, it's your own fault. So be careful when taking this apart. Okay, so this is like some type of Delrin or something material, and it's got a bearing seat on this side. Or sorry, it's got a bearing in that side, and then the bearing seat is actually on this metal part of the yo-yo. So that way this spins around that.
That is crazy.
And then
SPR.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Flat bearing on this one, which I'm fine with, whatever. I could always put a concave in there, but it, you know, looks pretty good. And then, you know, so obviously the exact same thing, you know, on the other side. But, and then to put it back together, it's going to be just as tricky. So, oh,
yeah, I should probably do it over a table. I'm going to go through the cracks.
Yeah. Okay, then just want to make sure, you know, go nice and light with this to make sure you're not stripping it. Then you go a little tighter. Make sure you're pushing on the sides. Okay, but without further ado, let's try. All right, guys, I got it all strung up. Now, a lot of people said you can't snap start this, so let's give it a try. Oh yeah, you can still snap start it. It's just a little harder. You can still do it. But this thing is loud right off the bat. The number one thing I noticed is how loud it is. It is a heavy yo-yo, but it doesn't feel outrageously heavy or anything. You know, nothing you couldn't get used to. God damn it. Stupid bracelet. Okay, the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Let's see what these sides do.
Just hold it.
That is awesome.
Yeah, spinning like crazy.
So yeah. I do notice though, it is making my string tension quite messed up.
Oh, it's hard to adjust
the string tension on this yo-yo.
because the sides aren't spinning. Yeah, right.
That's weird.
But just smack it and it's totally fine.
Yeah, it sounds like it's powered by gas or something. Pull start it. But
pull start it.
oh yeah, you can do that.
Hell yeah.
The bearing needs to be broken in a little bit, but that's totally fine. That's nothing to do with the yo-yo. But that's just so cool to just be able to grab it in the middle of your trick, you know, no matter what you're doing. But yeah, I'm sure kids are going to be coming up with all sorts of crazy stuff with this thing, but it's just cool to be able to have it one way. You know, you could be doing front style, and then because the way it's spinning, I could probably grab it and whip it, like from here. Yeah, you know?
Nice.
So, this thing is pretty awesome. I mean, I own like 100 yo-yos. I don't own a single yo-yo that's like this. So, just based on that, it's definitely worth the money. I've seen some people do really crazy side style stuff. I'm not that good at side style, but I mean, it feels like it carries momentum, no problem. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. The one thing I feel like, well, just on my first impressions, it feels like it doesn't have as long of spin time as it should. You know, it's a really heavy yo-yo, and I just feel like for how heavy it is, it should spin a little longer. But I think there's so many moving parts, so many, you know.
Dude, sick.
It's so silly. Yeah, this thing is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is the YoYoFactory Nine Dragons. I really like this just because it's something different and unique, and it's just good to add to your collection. So I can't give this anything but you know, 2 thumbs way up there. All right, guys. So YoYoFactory Nine Dragons, get it, or you won't have it. All right, guys. I forgot to mention the coolest thing about this yo-yo though is, I mean, you can just have your yo-yo going. You know, you got something really important to do. You can do it. You know.
Straight.
You know, and then, you know, whatever, you can go right back to playing with your yo-yo. Yeah, no big deal. You don't gotta start your trick, stop it, just pause. You can pause.
Holy shit!
Why did that happen?